Nicholas Nsubuga is a husband and a father of two living in the Nale suburb of Wakiso district. Nsubuga and his wife are both hearing impaired. He lost his hearing when he was 11 months after a severe bout of malaria.
Do you know that some people fear to marry? I'm proud to have that deaf wife. She's a beautiful woman, and I know some men really admire her.
Fortunately for them, their children can hear clearly. They, however, are to learn sign language to communicate with their parents.
At least we did an introduction and we have 2 children. However, our children are hearing. Sometimes my firstborn interprets for me when we go out. For example, when we are watching the television, my children will tell me what is happening, and I get access to information through my children.
Nsubuga is a special hire driver working with an online service called Uber, and he has been in the business for more than 6 years.
I know many people think we deaf people cannot drive. No, we can. We can really do that work. I went in a driving school. They taught me how to drive. Yeah, so I'm a good driver.
His wife is a banker. She's the only one hard of hearing at a company, Crane Bank. His customers use messages to communicate to him, and many had to build trust with him over a long period.
For us who are deaf, we are really very, very careful, and we are professional drivers. We use our mind and our eyes when we are driving. And we are always focused when we are driving.
We traveled around town with Nsubuga as he went about his business. He's clearly a cautious driver who is very alert on the road.
I know many people think we deaf people cannot drive. No, we can. We can really do that work. I went in a driving school. They taught me how to drive. Yeah, so I'm a good driver.
He says the officials who issued driving permits were happy at his driving skills and immediately gave him the thumbs up.
I reached there, they told me, "Can you really drive?" I told them, "Yes, I'm ready for that practical." So I was given that vehicle. I drove with my interpreter there. So the police, they were just there looking at me. Slowly by slowly, I did that practical driving. Afterwards, they were really surprised. They couldn't believe. They told us, "Okay, we have approved. You should get your driving permit."
Being a good driver, Nicholas has a dream that one day will become one of the president's drivers, and he made a request to the president that he gives him an opportunity to drive him.
One day I think I should meet President Museveni, so that I show him that we deaf people, we can drive. Maybe he's there, he does not know that we can drive, but I want him to meet him one day. I drive him, so that I show him that we can drive.
His handicap has ironically enabled him to put all his concentrate on driving well.
In Uganda, I'm the best deaf person who gives good services as a driver. I really want to thank God.
But he faces many challenges. Some people take advantage of his condition and refuse to pay him for his services.
When I'm driving and I reach at a certain point and someone refuses to pay me, I call for help.
But despite all that, Nsubuga is a proud driver who has never been involved in an accident.
And I'm really happy for my job. I do my work with a smile. I greet people. So that's how life moves on.
He says most of his customers are ladies.
So very friendly. Yeah, he is concerned. So he asks you, how is your family? He wants to know how you're doing. He's patient. So it also encourages you to be very patient with him.
Compared to other drivers, he's really courteous. He's very polite. He will talk to you.
Nsubuga expresses concern over the discrimination that the deaf go through in terms of opportunities.
And 60% of the deaf people are jobless. So we just ask the government to come in and help us.
While many people sympathize with him, Nsubuga has learned to take it all in stride and thanks God for who he is. Ivan Chimurichigozi, NTV.